Hi, welcome to Kissy's Tarot Readings. I just got done doing energy spread for September 1st, 2018, and now I'm going to do a love relationship spread for September 1st, 2018, or the current time, the energy that's in place right now concerning relationships. And I'm actually going to do magical love. So magical love is, trying to find out about your new love or somebody new that you're involved with. Okay. Yes, general yes or no question. And then we will just do a couple messages. So, maybe a clarifier or two. So, here we go. And I'm just going to straight up run these through. Will I ever find my true love? Prince of Shells, young person. Maybe not, because they are the charmer. Maybe they're trying to charm you and being very successful, but they're not the one for you. They're not true love. Will I feel safe and secure with this person? Four of Gems, possessiveness. Maybe there's a little, you don't realize that there's possessiveness here, and it's not actually true love. It's more like they want to possess you. Okay, we'll go on more on this in a little bit. Will this new love be similar? Is marriage a potential for me? We have strength, understanding, upside down. I don't know that there's enough strength for it to last if it happens. Potential doesn't seem to be there, at least, in the very least, with this person. Will this new love be similar to my past lovers? Four of Shells, reevaluation. Probably. And I find it interesting they're side by side and balancing one another. So yes, I believe that yes, this new love will be similar to your past lovers, and you need to reevaluate the situations that you're in so that you get out of them and don't have these types of relationships anymore. Will commitment be possible with this new love? Nine of Roses. No. I think a lot of the habits concerning this, the habit is to be non-committal. Possibly. Like I said, I'll go over this, but that's the key there. Can the magic last between us? Two of Roses, crossroads. There may come a time when you're on a crossroads and you can choose to stay with this person or leave them. The magic may or may not last. Maybe you're not going towards the same road here. What can I do to make this person part of my life if they're not already in it? Oh, Four of Roses. So you got 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years, general timeline. I don't know an exact timeline because time is strange and you never know what can happen in between the time of the reading and the time of the action. But at this moment, we're looking at 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years. Okay? Respect. Maybe you need to give somebody the respect that they're due. Let's take a little gander at the confirming cards. Okay. Why does the 4 keep coming up? 4, by the way, is I realize or don't realize. There may be a realization of who you are and your life, but you don't want to see. Okay, so can we clarify all these 4s on the board? Tell me more about the 4s. 7 of Arrows. So 7 of Arrows, arrows is, I believe, to be the swords. 7 of Arrows, swords. So with the 7 of Arrows, you are taking a positive path. The positive path can lead to a good eventual outcome. However, I don't know if it will be with this person because they are looking over here. The page is looking, Prince of Shells is looking over here, okay? And you're looking over here. So the crossroads here that you have might not be similar. Okay? I did want to go over this here. So, Two of Swords. Let me just do this. Right? Make it nice and simple and easy. At least it should be easy. Boop, boop, boop. Everything's just falling all over the place. That felt like 3 times today. It's in the wrong place. So, we're going to answer your general question here very quickly because I don't know how much time I have to work with here. Alright, will I ever find my true love? Is the first question. And we have the Prince of Shells. Message, of course, message. The message of love doesn't come. Maybe. Yep. Reversed and has his back to us. Symbolizes he has not only rejected conventional notions of what is right and proper, he has turned notions of good and evil on their heads. You're about to meet or confront the qualities within yourself of a person like the Prince of Shells. He may seem like a Don Juan, skilled beyond his years in the ways of love, who acts boldly on his romantic, sensual, and sexual impulses, and explores them in ways that most people are too inhibited to even imagine, but in actuality his appetites are out of control and a danger to himself and others. His bohemian lifestyle is a facade. He's simply not capable of functioning successfully in the world and is floating through life. So, and it's saying be careful with your, be careful with intimacy with this person because they are all over the place. Literally all over the place. So will you ever find my true love? This could be you. This could be the person you're thinking of. But it's definitely saying that, will you ever? Not if you behave like this Prince of Shells. Capiche? It's a maybe. So we got 4 of gems in the space of will I feel safe and secure. And we're just going to say yes or no with the rest of these because there's a lot to cover here and we still got a couple more cards to give you. Okay. 4 of gems. Possessiveness, maybe. So it's a maybe. You may be able to feel safe and secure with them. But you or another may be overly possessive and trying to recapture what is clearly gone when letting go might be the better course of action. Okay? And we have strength. Is marriage a potential for me? And you have strength. No, it's too exhausting. Alright? Don't let fear stop you from doing what is right. The power of love may not triumph over forced coercion and extremism. Faith may be challenged or weakened, and the desired outcome may not be obtained. Don't give away your power because of loneliness or desperation. If you feel dependent on another because of material reasons or for protection, there may be resentment and a lack of true love. You cannot remain faithful to an empty relationship, and do not play the role of victim or tolerate any abuse or indignities. So there seems to be some kind of possessiveness with this person. There seems to be some kind of abuse going on there mentally, physically. Whatever relationship you're in currently, you need to really assess it and evaluate it, which we're getting to now, to determine whether or not this is the right relationship for you, because it may not be. It seems to be a lot of misunderstandings, heartache, and very youthful problems with intimacy. That is for sure. Problems with commitment. Problems with the understanding of how a real relationship should be. Okay, so you have 4 of shells, reevaluation. Will this new love be similar to my past lovers? And I'm going to say yes. Before even looking at it, I'm going to say yes. And I think, oh, I'm wrong. It's a maybe. Another maybe. It's time to reevaluate a relationship or someone's attitude about relationships in general, their understanding of them again. A fresh start may be needed, and you need to take time for introspection to break out of old unproductive patterns. So there is an older pattern here than you know, and it's very similar to past lovers. You need to break out of that energy. So you have 9 of Roses now, and this is for, will commitment be possible with this new love? 9s are usually endings, and they're usually like the last fight before the end. Okay, so let's see what this has to say about it. Maybe. They're all maybes. Okay. Self-defeating habits threaten your relationship. Lack of discipline can cause you to let yourself go. Sacrificing long-term goals for short-term pleasures. Someone will try to take advantage of you if you and or your partner become undisciplined or a slave to your habits. You may stay with a person or course of action when you shouldn't, and feel you can't deal with the pressure and demands of your relationship. You may cancel important plans or give up too soon on a lover. So, is commitment possible? Probably not with this new love. Simply because your old habit patterns are always going to be there, and the old habit patterns, usually there's not enough strength to go through with it and stick with it. Okay? 6. Can the magic last between us? And this is 2 of Roses, Crossroads. Yes and no, so technically maybe. Things are at a crossroads, but you're in a position of power. You can make, break, or even take a relationship away from someone. Take a time out before you act. Plan and contemplate where you are, where you've been, where you want to go, and with whom. Someone feels 2 ways about his or her partner, may think he or she is in love with 2 different people. If that's you, don't decide now. Keep both relationships going. Prepare for intimate conversations about commitment, sexual relations, and you won't be worried about unintended consequences. So can it last? It can and cannot. It really does depend on where you want to go. Okay, you're at a crossroads. 4 of Roses, respect. And this is, what can you do to make this person part of your life? Yes. This card is an indication of long and happy marriage. An existing relationship or one you have established soon will be blessed by longevity, as well as by love, gratitude, and respect given and received in equal measure. This card is a very good omen for wedding or engagement. It can also indicate that an important date is approaching. If you're not ready to marry, then have a party or otherwise share your good fortune with those you care about. It's basically saying respect the person you're with. If you want to make them part of your life or keep them in your life, don't play around no more. Choose wisely. You want that marriage, you're going to have the strength to go through with it and make it a true commitment, because at this point there is no true commitment, and maybe there's more than one person that you're thinking of at night. And it's possible that this is the reason why there's no actual commitment. With 7 of Arrows, we're actually going to use I don't know if it's there. I don't think it's there. So I'm just going to use this real quick, because I don't know where that little book is. It's somewhere. Wait, is this it? Ah, look at that. Look at that. It's right there. It's trying to help me. It's desperately, desperately trying to help me. So, arrows, arrows. 7. Defense, caution, self-protection. Feeling vulnerable, the ability to defend oneself in a difficult situation, need for caution and examination. So you do have to examine your past relationships here. Examine where you've gone, what you've done, who you've been with, and examine why you have a trouble committing, because there is a trouble with it. You just have to look at, she's trying to hold on to all of these arrows, and she still doesn't know what to do. She's absolutely floored. She has no idea what she's going to do with these arrows. What am I going to do with these arrows? These arrows are all the hearts that I want to affect. And even though there's somebody right here beside me, I still don't know what to do. So you have to contemplate your past and determine where you really want to be from here. Okay? Now, we're going to move on. Okay. And this belongs here. I apologize. Alright, you know what, just stay up there. Right, so This is romance cards. They give you a romance message, something to think about with regards to the relationship that you asked about. That's way too many. Regards to the question you asked about here with your new relationship or new person. Okay. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So maybe you need to get to know this person a little more. Maybe you need to understand where they're coming from. You know, this person looks like he's about to propose to this fair lady here. And maybe he's not sure if it's the right thing to do. Maybe there's more than one person here. More than one. Okay? And now you don't know what to do. Okay? So you have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So it's possible that you're addicted to this person and you don't feel that you can live without them. But of course you can. You can live without being dependent on another person. You might need to just let them go. You need to sit there and maybe explore the world a little bit. Be on your own for a while. Determine what's better for you and your feelings and your thoughts and your needs. Okay? I find it interesting because codependency was mentioned in the cards already. All right, so this is a mantra that you might want to say, something you want to think about concerning this energy for the question that was asked here. All right. Receptivity. I am open in my heart and mind to receiving the blessings that I deserve. And of course you deserve blessings. Of course you do. You know, you deserve to have all the things that you want in this world. You know, but you may have to cut something out or go deeper in understanding of why it is you choose the same partners over and over again and getting the same result. That's the epitome of crazy. You know, the true definition of crazy is doing something the same way over and over and over again and expecting a different result. You know, don't be crazy. Think about what you want, really, really want, and then go for it. Okay? And got these romance heart cards. I think they're cute, but they're so hard to shuffle. See the shape of the heart. And I'll be drawing the last card on the bottom, and that will be your card because they're so hard to shuffle. I don't want to, I kind of have to do them like this because they don't want to do anything else. Okay, so freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Do you see? You're not sure if you want your freedom or not. You're not sure if you want to be free. Ooh, dirty little card. Oh, you youngins out there, you didn't see that. Alright, but you don't know if you want to be free, if you want to have more than one person in your life, or if you want to have one committed person. You want love, but it seems like you want it from a lot of people. You just want everyone that you see that draws your interest, because maybe you don't know what you want. So maybe you have to learn more about yourself, you know, and figure out why you keep choosing the same people over and over again, why you keep making the same mistakes and doing all this crazy, you know. You can't do all this crazy. You have to just accept that, you know, that if what you want seems out of bounds, it isn't. But you may have to let certain people go because not everybody wants to be sharing you with the world. They want just you, and they don't want to have to share. So there's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit long, but I tried to make it short, but it didn't work. Alright, so have a great day. Kissy's Tarot Readings on Facebook and Kasplash.com or kissykasplash@gmail.com. Please contact me if you want a reading like this. Right now, prices are up in the air. I'm kind of, you know, getting ready to launch my book, so my mind's kind of there. Book has nothing to do with relationships, by the way, or nothing completely to do with tarot. but it's a lot of strange and unusual things in there. You might like that too. So, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Kisses.